So, I thought that it's telling me to rotate device. I'm not sure if that means that I have to be upright to do these journals, which will make it a whole lot more difficult. But now it seems like it's taping, maybe. I can't tell. I think it is. This is my first live one because the last time I had to record it and wait for it to go live. I don't remember what I put on the first one, but I know I was upright and it was the middle of the night and I got out of bed to do that one. This time it's early morning and I'm not getting out of bed to do this recording. I am feeling incredibly desperate and discouraged and hopeless. I went to Bettendorf to see Dr. Kari, or maybe I shouldn't say which doctor, but I just did, and it's live, so I guess I can't take that back. I really, really like and respect and am excited to work with him. I had seen him years ago and feel really good about working with him, but I have not been on pain meds since my last prescription was in June, and my CRPS / RSD, for those of you who are not familiar, complex regional pain syndrome, otherwise known as reflex sympathetic dystrophy. It has also gone by many other names, has spread into all of my limbs, but it's had just started spreading into my left arm, hand and wrist, but now it's starting to really take hold in my hand and wrist and elbow and spreading more aggressively into my left arm, which means pretty soon I will be the no-limbed wonder instead of the one-armed wonder. And that is making me feel very panicky and even more hopeless. I had gone to see the doctor in Bettendorf, who is the only specialist in the entire state, or at least in the entire area near me, who does intrathecal pain pumps. But he really wanted me to try the new and improved, so they say, spinal cord stimulators, which I have been not even considering ever. But he was very reassuring and he shared a lot of information I didn't know. I may have said this in the first installment of my journal, but one of the many things about CRPS is that it's neurological as well as central nervous system and autoimmune. So my short-term memory is glitchy, as are my word recall, aphasia, I believe that is. I used to be a word person, a language expert. Now I can't put things together. I forget whole phrases. Anyway, the plan was that I would get my psychological profile done, and I left the appointment with these words: get your psychological profile done immediately. Have it faxed to me, and we will get you on the books immediately after to do the trial, which is 7 to 10 days, to do the trial for the spinal cord stimulator. The pain pump is still on the table if the spinal cord stimulator doesn't work out, but he really recommends that I try that first. So, because I do trust him very, very much, I am going along with that. However, it has been 2 weeks since I had the psychological profile done, and I passed it. Well, I passed in the fair category. I didn't pass in the good category, but I wasn't in the bad category, so I passed it. And if I didn't have anxiety and depression, which, if anyone with this heinous disease doesn't have depression and anxiety, then they're probably giving a false result, because this disease robs you of friends, family, career, and any semblance of a real life. So good luck getting through that without having anxiety and depression. Not to mention, you're in a nightmare of torturous, unimaginable, chronic, intractable pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every second, every minute of your existence, with not one moment of a break. And I've been doing this since 2010. But I keep doing it every day. I will continue to do it every day. Although there is a reason that they call it the suicide disease, and I totally get that. But having been a quote unquote survivor, such an odd descriptor, survivor of suicide, since my brother, my baby brother, I just survived the 5-year anniversary of his death by suicide, and I would never leave my children or my grandchild like that. I would never do that to them. Though I understand his reasons and I respect his decision. It is one of the... It makes me stronger in my survival to stay here. Even on the days like this when I am so hopeless and so discouraged, and I've called them twice and they've told me the same thing, that they have to check and see if they have the psychological evaluation, which was faxed to them the next day, and they have to check and see on their insurance. So much for taking the evaluation, passing it, and getting right on the books immediately for the trial. Apparently that's not really what happens, even if the good doctor says that's the way it goes. That's not really the case. I just get to keep suffering along here, and they won't prescribe pain meds, even though he does prescribe pain meds, which is a relief to know, because hardly anyone prescribes pain medication anymore because of the false opioid hysteria created by politics and the CDC, and the lies and misinformation that the CDC has promoted, which, by the way, they have now admitted that they have overinflated the numbers of ODs. It's actually 0.06% overdoses by legal prescriptions. Correct use is not abuse. And they have admitted that they have underestimated and lied about the number of suicides since people have lost their pain prescriptions, because people are either outright committing suicide because of the pain. Oh, and the number of overdoses have soared and skyrocketed since pain medications have been at an all-time low ever. The number of pain medication prescriptions are at an all-time low, while overdoses continue to skyrocket. A lot of people in my situation are turning to things like street drugs or desperate measures because they can't stand living like this, and all it takes is one bad it's really heartbreaking situation for people in chronic pain who should be on palliative care. It's very heartbreaking. But anyway, I have been up a lot of the night and just feeling, once again, very hopeless. Like I have another being strung along again by another doctor who has great intentions, but the system and insurance, especially Medicare and state insurance, strings everything along, and there's so much red tape that by the time I get this trial, or if the trial gets approved, what he thinks is going to be immediately to me is just more excruciating days and weeks. And as time progresses, the disease continues to spread. I stopped getting the ketamine infusions because insurance wasn't paying for them, and they weren't helping, although they were, I think, staving off the spread into my left arm. But I have so much medical debt that it just seems like racking up more when they weren't helping with the pain. I don't know. The doctor was hesitant to continue because I didn't seem to be getting the relief that other people do. But now it's spreading so much rapidly into my left arm, my only remaining limb. I don't know how I'll ride my wheelchair, my power chair in the house, without my left arm. few things I can do for myself. Still no handicapped accessible entrance to my apartment building, so I still have no way to check my own mail or get into my own apartment building by myself, which is also very, very frustrating. Very demeaning and demoralizing. But the weather's getting crappy. Well, the weather's been crappy. Rain and pain. Rain and pain don't go together. I'm just feeling really beaten down and very hopeless. And my pain level is so high, so high. I just need a break. I need something to work, something to come through, something to change this. And I don't know what it will be, or if it will be anything, but I know that I cannot. Well, no, I will keep going. I can't say I cannot keep going, because I will, no matter what. This disease will not beat me. I will fight the good fight. But I am just really, really tired. And so discouraged. I think that wraps up this installment of my second video journal in the life and times of complex regional pain syndrome, reflex sympathetic dystrophy, and all the other various names we call this heinous nightmare of a rare incurable disease. I like to say cureless, but not hopeless, but I'm feeling pretty damn hopeless today. Anyway, I hope other people are having a better day. I'm not sure how to stop this. Peace and love to everyone.